Having just polished off Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, I decided I wanted to experience another Metroidvania game, but one that could be finished in a handful of hours. Timespinner fits the bill nicely. Developed by Lunar Ray Games, Timespinner is your classic Symphony of the Night inspired game that introduces a unique twist in the form of time control. Lunas, the protagonist, is on a mission to save her clan from an evil empire, and by controlling time itself, she just might be able to do that. Timespinner does a very good job with its story, dialogue, and hidden collectible narrative devices such as downloadable files, letters, and even memories. I won't go further into the story, but there are quite a few twists that I didn't see coming. Gameplay is your classic tried and true exploration and action RPG hybrid that makes up the Metroidvania subgenre. What's so unique about Timespinner is that there are two distinct time periods in which you get to explore. This is probably the coolest aspect of Timespinner, but also the biggest disappointment. The two timelines are only connected in the most basic ways possible. You might find weeds in the past that can be burnt so that in the future they don't grow into an area blocking gate of sorts, but sadly this is the extent of the connection. I was really hoping to see the two timelines connected in a much deeper way so that actions taken in the past would have a much more profound impact in the future. In terms of the story, the two timelines connect much better than in terms of gameplay. And speaking of gameplay, Lunas has the ability to freeze time for a short period of time, which is used quite often in the early parts of the game, but almost entirely forgotten the further you progress, and as you acquire more moves such as the double jump, high jump, etc., becomes less and less useful. At its core, Timespinner is an action RPG whereby Lunas can level up, acquire new abilities, and equip powerful gear to make her stronger. Weapons are what really helps separate Timespinner from the rest of the pack. Lunas has access to two orbs, which can be fully customized and leveled up independently of Lunas herself. You can have one orb be a projectile attack, another a sword, and so on. You can mix and match these and even equip almost like a secondary ability to the orbs, such as adding spikes to the orbs so that they constantly hurt enemies around you, thereby giving Lunas a shield-like ability. Outside of the action, you'll also locate a village in the past, which has several NPCs with important fetch quests for you to partake in. I really enjoyed these characters and their developing relationships with each other. This group of people also ties really nicely into the overall storyline, so I really recommend you don't ignore these folks. The whole campaign can be wrapped up in about 6 to 8 hours or so, and that's if you want to be a completionist going for the elusive 100% map. This is the perfect type of game for me right now, given my limited availabilities, but if you're looking to sink more time into your games, you'll be happy to note that there is a New Game Plus option, as well as a Nightmare difficulty. There are also a series of alternative endings which are quite enjoyable, so you'll probably want to go and hunt those out too. The audiovisual presentation is absolutely superb. The music is fantastic, and Jeff Ball, who also did the music in Tiny Barbarian, should be commended. Seriously, the soundtrack is incredible. The pixel art graphics are precisely what Bloodstained was lacking, and give the game such a fantastic and rustic feel. Timespinner looks like it just jumped out of your Super Nintendo, and I couldn't be more pleased with that. While I don't feel this game really fully lives up to its potential, I can easily give it a recommendation for fans of the genre, as it does try to do something a bit different, and the experience doesn't overstay its welcome. The Switch port, which is what you're seeing here, plays absolutely perfectly, with no noticeable lag or bugs anywhere in the adventure.